Welcome, everyone, to College Park, Maryland, home of the Maryland Terrapins. Fans have been eager for this clash coming up in what some affectionately refer to as the Snake Pit. The Terrapins will put total leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will get the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
They give it to him again. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Nifty little dance step. Gets away from one, finds some space. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Spartans pick up the first down.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a first down.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They want to just keep throwing it. Got his man on the outside. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Spartans are in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And they get the sack right out of the gate.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Coming after him. Makes his connection. And the ball's free in the backfield. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Now, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes the catch. That's a costly giveaway.
On first down, here comes this offense. The give from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be second and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Offense set on first down. They're going to ride this running back. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. After getting moved back, it's first and 20. They try to pop a run on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. He'll try to do it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also...
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver. He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Tries again to get it in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Dan, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting them on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Terrapins send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the returner will be dragged down. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Myers on the move. Complete downfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Ball still on the 34 after the incompletion. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got him downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Spartans are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Flips it out in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Hayden. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Spartans are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You can see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger, Reese. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Might be looking to run. He'll pull it down. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off in the flats. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. They'll go hurry up here. Going up top on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
He'll throw it quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Fires to the right. He's got it. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. The snap sets up to throw. He makes a grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. He wants it all. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. The official says no good. There's a flag on the field, and I think we're going to get another shot at this, and the kicker will be a little bit closer this time. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. And it's 1st down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the 1st half. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. The Spartans will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. 1st down here for the offense. They'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. And the ball slipped out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down in this defense. Fritzo. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Tackled after picking up the first down.
No surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Now on second down. They'll run play action. On the move to his left. Fires and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Snares it outside. It's Hayden. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking to move it through the air. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. And the Spartans are threatening in the red zone. Off the boot, looking for his man. To the sidelines, and he tiptoes his way to a first down before going out of bounds. The Spartans have this offense rolling. They're going to run it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They go to the ground. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Bowling Green is just getting blown off the field right now. I mean, like him or hate him, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 15 to Northern Illinois.
He wants to throw.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Third down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. And the Spartans with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Right on target this time. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They keep attacking through the air. Pressure coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, if you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Terrapins look to keep this drive humming. To the air on 1st down. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. He's going to pass. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Leaves it with the back. Finds a crease at the 20. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Maryland! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete on the right side. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. 1st down here for the offense. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They're trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Terrapins will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll... And he muffs it, a loose football.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football, they are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field because that could have been disastrous.
Quickly out to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Michigan State. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You can tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. From the gun, running back on the move. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. He'll try the left side. Steamrolls his way ahead. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Got his man quickly. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the 1st down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. He does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. That's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
Leaves it with the running back. The Terrapins have a 1st down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the 1st down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are, Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down marker.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get throws toward the end zone. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. The give to the back. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. The play-action fake. Finds the tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Spartans will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First down for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Finds his big tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He wants a big play here late. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Fires to the right. That is just a sideline credit. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Finds his tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Man, that was exhilarating. Incredible game from start to finish, and I mean the very finish.
And you have to dial in at those moments, right? It's easier said than done. Oh, I'm going to call this, but in the clutch, when you need it the most, you've got to put possessions together. You've got to get in the end zone to come through. This offense has got to be jacked.
Looking back on it, too, was there ever any doubt that that was the guy they were going to go to when the game was on the line? This dude's been making plays all season long. You've got to put the ball in the hands of your best playmakers in situations.
Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. And the Terrapins will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Golden Gophers offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You
makes the grab on the right. Nothing but green ahead. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. The RPO, fire complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! Well, that couldn't have gone any better.
It's so great for an offense to come out right out of the gate and score a touchdown on your opening drive. It just helps the offense establish that rhythm that is so important. It'll be interesting now to see how this offense does the remainder of this contest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Maryland's offense will take the field for the first time. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these two-star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. I'm like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it. The Terrapins get enough to move the chains.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
And I like this. I like aggressiveness, especially early in ball games. Set the tone. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to play 4-down football. Nowadays, it makes a lot of sense. You see it with analytics. Go for it, even if it's in your own territory.
And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
He fires it out to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Terrapins look to do some damage in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. After misfiring, it's second down. He'll just keep slinging it. Gets open down the middle. They could have used a little bit more there. Picked up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Maryland! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. On a little time, lets it go. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted. Touchdown, Terrapins! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and read this offense.
Well, and I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Golden Gophers in the hurry-up.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. They'll line up for a second down play. Brown wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looking to throw on 3rd. Caught over the middle. It's Simpson. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Fires to the end zone. Pass on the way, it's picked off. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Gets it out fast. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Quarterback will audible. Off the play fake. Still looking, on the move. The throw. Fires to the big fella. And the Terrapins get enough for the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and you add the answer to the test right there.
They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Terrapins will hustle to the line. He's looking to pass. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Maryland! A great catch and run for 6. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score Maryland 21, Minnesota.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can cover.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's right on target.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the Golden Gophers are on the move. They're testing the right side here. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he rolls into the
can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it. And now he's going to try to hit him deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Terrapins! And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the tailback. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Hold it, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking for a productive play on first down. Brown will throw it. Dances away from the heat. He's going to take off. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They'll run it. Keeps the legs moving. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Trying to pick up 7 here on second down from the 20. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think the quarterback's got to do a better job with his eyes, guys. He's already been picked off twice in this game, and that one got swatted away. He's telegraphing where he's throwing the football, and it's making life really hard on him.
And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And that had all the makings of bug-beat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Trying to get to it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misspot. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here? And that pass intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They're bringing heat. A strike downfield. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And that lead grows even bigger. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. And the Golden Gophers will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it first and 10 now inside the 50. He finds his man. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Turning to the running game on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. When they put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out.
Touchdown, Maryland! And the beatdown has ensued. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Brown wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there.
Off he goes. Inside the 30. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. The Golden Gophers have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This offense simply has to pay this off on 3rd and goal. They desperately need a touchdown. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16.
Minnesota, 22.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo. Hand off to the lone back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They get to the line quickly. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. At the 40, there he goes. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Here's the handoff. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Terrapins have pushed it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Coming after him. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the pummeling has started. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Handoff to the lone back. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Red pass, it's complete.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Brown will throw it. Unloads it left. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. And the Golden Gophers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the returner will be brought down. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you. So you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down, as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying to find his man on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. The Terrapins are marching down the field. They'll leave it with him. Still running at the 40. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Going downfield for the big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Open space at the 25. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. On first down from the 13-yard line. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Getting some heat. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Field goal is good. And now the lead is even bigger. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Brown wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. They'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out.
The Golden Gophers will keep this drive going. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to move it through the air. He makes the connection. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Golden Gophers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one. Yeah, and David, you just wonder at this point, is it just too little too late? This is one of their best playmakers offensively, but they just haven't been able to get him going in this game. Big reason why they're losing.
Yeah, and the defense has done a great job understanding that. I got to take that guy away. That's priority number 1. Understanding late in the game now, up by multiple scores. I'm playing my defense a little bit different. Can't give up the big plays. Time is on my side.
On second down, wants to throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Simpson. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Back to the air one more time. Moves around to clear up the vision. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Offense in a bunch formation. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. And he intercepts it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. Looking to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it on the left. Got a lot of running room. Touchdown, Maryland! And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. James Madison needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Harrisonburg behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Coastal Carolina. He'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that is not...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Snagged in the middle, it's Simpson. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Golden Gophers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes a move. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Single back formation, and they give it to it. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Power football with the run. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Give to the running back. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And it's no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Brown wants to pass. Feeling some heat. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Gets away. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. Second down now after the sack. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. One more play to pad the stats. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pressure coming. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it shows.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. And the Terrapins will kick it away first. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wolverines offense will have the first possession of the game. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball on quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
Comes out throwing on first down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The incompletion on first down leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 43. They run the reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. They'll keep it on the ground. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Owen. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4 down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will go to work for the first time today. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game, the head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see?
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Tackle is made after the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Running through contact. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's going to run it. On the move at the 30.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. On the move, he fires. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. 4th down, and this crowd is making it miserable on this offense. They'll try it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Line gets set. 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. The short hands, it's Hansen. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Used to play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Owen. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Wolverines have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Catch in the middle. It's Owen. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay a big difference.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute with some points on the board.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. The offense set for a 1st down play. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. The run to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He looks that one in nicely. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Throws for the tight end. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. We reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away. He unleashes a long one. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. And now on second down for this offense. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Quarterback and receiver on the same page there on the curl route. Nice job by the receiver finding the soft spot in zone and just settling down.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. Trying to beat the D deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Makes the catch past the sticks. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's second and 16. Just a short pass to the tight end. Push down for the tackle.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
They're down to the 20, first and 10.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
A first down for the offense. On the ground, it's Owen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They move the tight end all over. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Discards a man. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get first downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
Second down.
You know, as an offense, oftentimes you try the reverse play because you're trying to take advantage of a defense over pursuing and by a lot of defensive team speed. Didn't work right there. Great discipline.
And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. The Wolverines have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield, it's Jolly. He's got his man. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slops.
Picks up.
Ahead.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy 1st down.
Trying to get to it. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. The give to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Wolverines decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. He'll field the punt and take it back. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Going up top on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Offense getting set for 1st down. Dropping back, it's Jolly. Quickly out to the tight end. Oh, gave the defender the business. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. The offense will quickly use the timeout. 2nd down coming up. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He's going up top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
It's caught. Touchdown, Michigan. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 20. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Takes a hit as he fires. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he makes the catch inside the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The Wolverines will line up to kick off and start the second half. From inside the 15, here's the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they... What a snag by the defense. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Using his legs, it's Owen. Makes a man miss. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. He's piled up 97 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Jolly. Finds the tight end.
You've got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Finds his tight end. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick. He's going to let it go. Makes the grab down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his way.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. The Terrapins are rolling down the field. From the red zone, looking for a space. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. They're bringing heat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side now. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. Handoff from the gun. Getting that push. A pickup of 4 out to the 26.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the returner goes down. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Now facing a third and long. Quarterback checking off. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the right. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop. Offense set on first down. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They go right back to him. Just slithered through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He now has 111 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Give to the single back. Ran through the contact. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He's got it on the move. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the route is on. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, he's got it downfield for a huge gain. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. It's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now, the second.
To the end zone, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback on the keeper. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. It's a reverse. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, going up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Owen. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Slips through the line, and the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. That last drive was a punch in the gut. He hurls one deep down the left side. Got it! And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Maryland! From the gun. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good. Just a couple of possessions down, so there is some hope. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. The give to the back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Defense looks like they're coming. Movement here from the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Just finds that little crevice, and he's still up. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room. And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Jolly. He'll get rid of it. Got him, and nobody's close. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the big fella. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. And the Terrapins want to pick up the tempo.
QB now has over 400 yards passing, guys, and you got to give everybody else in his supporting cast a ton of credit. Receivers, great job running routes, catching the football, and this offensive line has been outstanding giving him time to throw.
After the incompletion, looking at second down. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his second touchdown of the game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Discards him with the stiff arm. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. First down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Fires to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On fourth down, looking to pass. Fires to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Going to the running game. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Leaves it with the back. Oh, what a move. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. The give from the gun. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
And, man, that's tough. As a defense, you're celebrating your offense. We're about to go take the lead. We're about to go win this game late in the fourth quarter, and then they force the turnover. Now we got to go make them look good. Get off the sideline, change your mindset, go make a play, get the ball back to your offense.
Pulls it in on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Makes his connection. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Fires it incomplete.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. all game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in the rhythm.
And here's the third interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee on 4th down, happy with their performance so far, and they'll turn it over in the waning moments. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has One of the most pristine settings in all of sports. In the shadows of the San Gabriels, the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California, it will come alive when the powder blue-clad fans start the 8-clap and UCLA ready to roll. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. And the Bruins will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Terrapins offense takes the field. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Looking for a deep man. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. And this defense has forced a couple of incompletions, and now with a chance to get off the field on 3rd and 10. Looking down the middle. Oh, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is a team that believes they're way better than what their record indicates. I know they've got a losing record coming into this one, but they felt like they could make some plays early in this one and show the rest of the country just how good they are. Phenomenal job on defense. On the opening drive, getting the pick, and now setting the offense up here early with great field position.
Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, having met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And the Terrapins will have it 1st and 10.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to nail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. Leaves it with the running back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early,
and it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line getting some push, making them use their resources on him. The linebacker comes free, Bruin making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
The Bruins send out the punt unit.
Number 14, on to punt it away.
He gets a block. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the community.
And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Oh, he got loose. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. First down here for the offense. Wide out in motion. To the air on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UCLA. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
Well, nothing the DB could do on that. That was actually great coverage defensively, but that's just a better play by the receiver diving and making that catch.
The Terrapins moving quickly to the line. They'll go to the ground. Tackled, but he has a 1st down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Working that left side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. Pushes for the goal line. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 2nd and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in.
Boy, and how about this offense? You think of this offense, you think of throwing the football and top 10 passing in all of college football, but the defense knew something, right? Like you could tell they were going to come out and run the football. They brought out the goal line, brought in some big boys, and really was ready for the run on that play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Paul.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Crosses the 30. He's got away. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Might as well give it to him again. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
Brings up 2nd down.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Give to the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you've got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That one comes out hot down the right side.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Oh, how did you make that move? That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The inside handoff. Got a little space. Oh, look out. There he goes. You're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Absolutely perfect. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Running back searching for a hole. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins! Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. First down for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. From the gun, the running back has it. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. He leaves it with the back. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Coming up, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. Oh, break out the oxygen tanks. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he dragged down at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. And here's a fumble way behind the line. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble? Flying down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Maryland! The defense with the scoop and score.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
Great starting point. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing the ball, screens, anything is at your disposal at this point.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And to get rid of it quickly. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The give to the tailback. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Works the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Bruins have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got his man quickly. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there.
Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. Looking for a productive play on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that ball is picked off.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver out there. I might think about trying a different DB.
And the timing just a hair off. Now on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Fires the pass, intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. The offense lining up for a first down play. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll start this drive firing. Back open in the middle.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Oh, he wants it all. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Looking to go up top on first down. Getting some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off. Got some room to run. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stopped after making the catch. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On second down, he'll let it fly. Unleashes to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Maryland!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. The Terrapins will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet. McNow, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. He's going to pass. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
A strike downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Finds his target down the middle, and they're able to get him down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
The play-action fake, feeling some heat. Wide open downfield. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He makes a grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Terrapins! They look finished, but they weren't. Still fighting, and we're locked up. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UCLA will go back to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Complete to the right. Open runway ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs.
All right, defense, you're going to have to hone in here. You're going to have to turn the page. Just gave up a big pass, but all of a sudden the offense...
A shot toward the end zone. They intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You got to be sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You can tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now off the board.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. They got him down pretty quickly, but they're set up now at the 21-yard line.
That QB might want to register as a 501c3. With the amount of donations he is making to the other team right now, interception number 4 now, putting his team in a bad position time and time again. We might want to start thinking about a change here.
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Touchdown, Bruins! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field.
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the 2-point conversion attempt. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that lap. Going up top. Makes the catch down the right side. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Maryland! And that one will give them the lead. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Offense gets set for second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Turns it on at midfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And that is no good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead. Maryland has the ball back in the Terrapin offense ready to go. They'll run it from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. The give as they work on that clock. Using that running game to bludgeon. Got 4 down to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run. When they're going between the tackles, this defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They make the stop at the 19 after a pickup of 5.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Wants to throw on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Looking to move it through the air. He's right on target. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
Timeout, UCLA.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Here's a throw downfield late. Picked off. Got room on the return. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40. The offense set for a first down play. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.